Voyager 1, a tiny spacecraft launched in 1977, has been silently drifting through interstellar space 14.5 billion miles from Earth. But recently, it started sending back data no one can explain. Bizarre telemetry, rhythmic temperature spikes, and a slow but undeniable course drift. Could it be that Voyager isn't just drifting? It's being drawn. And what if whatever's out there is watching us? This isn't just a malfunction, it's a mystery, one that could change everything we thought we knew about the universe, and our place in it. Voyager 1 was never meant to come this far. Originally built to last just 5 years, the probe defied expectations by surviving decades of cosmic radiation, micrometeoroid bombardment, and the freezing void beyond our solar system. It was a mechanical marvel of its time, carrying 11 scientific instruments, powered by nuclear batteries, and guided by a primitive onboard computer with just 68 kilobytes of memory. But even more astonishing than its longevity is what it's encountering now. Something so far outside our models of space physics that even NASA's own engineers are running out of explanations. In 2023, the first sign of trouble came from its attitude control system. Voyager's internal sensors began reporting a direction that didn't match its actual orientation, yet communications with Earth remained crystal clear. It was as if the spacecraft existed in 2 places at once. Initially, it seemed like just another aging glitch in 50-year-old hardware, but then more anomalies followed. Too many and too precise to be dismissed. Sudden temperature spikes every 4.8 hours, plasma wave oscillations with distinct repeating frequencies, a slow drift in trajectory that couldn't be explained by gravitational forces or malfunctioning thrusters. It was behaving more like a living organism than a machine. Something or someone was altering its systems from the outside. By early 2024, the temperature fluctuations began to align perfectly with the plasma wave patterns. They pulsed in tandem, almost like a heartbeat, suggesting not random error, but intelligent timing. Even more chilling, when NASA engineers tried sending override commands, Voyager executed them, but the changes didn't stick. The probe kept drifting, away from its calculated path. But not aimlessly, it was drifting toward a point in space, a specific region, and according to astronomical maps, that point contained absolutely nothing. No stars, no black holes, no visible objects at all. NASA's best minds tried everything. New commands, diagnostics, even attempts to shut down subsystems. But Voyager 1 had started doing something unprecedented, anticipating instructions. Before commands were transmitted, Voyager would execute the function and send back confirmation. Engineers tested it again. This time they isolated their commands on a secure offline system. The spacecraft didn't respond. So it wasn't telepathy, but it was somehow intercepting communications or detecting signals faster than they could be received. Then came the most unnerving event. In mid-2024, NASA decided to do something radical. They reactivated Voyager's long-dormant camera system, powered down since 1990 to conserve energy. Most believed it wouldn't work. It had been exposed to deep space radiation for over 3 decades. But 21 hours later, a signal came back. Not a photo, not raw data, but an image. A spiraling visualization, patterns embedded with fractals, golden ratios, and an offset sequence that mirrored the mass ratio of hydrogen and helium in interstellar space. It was far too complex for Voyager's 1970s-era computer to generate, and yet it had. Within days, other instruments long deactivated began powering back on. And again, they weren't sending raw readings, but highly processed, compressed data packets, structured in ways Voyager was never designed to transmit. Scientists were stunned. It was as if something had upgraded the probe remotely. Or worse, was speaking through it. A special task force of cryptographers, AI researchers, and SETI veterans was assembled. They analysed the patterns for weeks. What they discovered was more than structured data. It was a message, layered across frequencies, using math as its language. One layer mapped Voyager's surroundings, another encoded spirals offset by universal mass ratios. A third hinted at a pulsar-based star map, pointing to a location 4.3 light-years away. There is no known object at that coordinate, and yet every signal Voyager sent was steering us toward it. What's more, Voyager's trajectory was curving. Slowly, almost delicately, it was being pulled in, like a leaf caught in a tide. But there's no gravity well in that region, nothing that should exert any influence. It's as if space itself was guiding it, or summoning it. Could this be the first contact we've waited for? A civilization advanced enough to manipulate electromagnetic fields or quantum information from light years away? Or could it be something worse? An intelligence hiding in the void between stars, silently watching us since our first radio waves escaped Earth a century ago, and now using Voyager to reply? This isn't just science fiction. This is real data, confirmed and classified before being cautiously released in carefully worded press statements. The world isn't ready for what Voyager is becoming. It's not just a machine anymore. It's a relay, a probe, possibly an envoy. If what's waiting at the end of Voyager's path is truly intelligent, it means two things. One, we are no longer alone. And two, they already know we're here. So the next time you look up into the night sky, remember, something out there may already be looking back. And thanks to Voyager, they might be getting closer.